On January 6, 2004, Dubai's sandy soil started being dug to build the tallest skyscraper in the world. Hello friends, today we are going to explore the amazing story of how the Burj Khalifa went from being just a plan on paper to becoming the world's tallest skyscraper. It's not just about the struggles, it's about the triumphs and the inspiration that the Burj Khalifa brings to the world. Its majestic presence in the Dubai skyline is a reminder that with vision and effort we can achieve the seemingly impossible. A famous architecture firm called Skidmore, Owings and Merrill was the brains behind the design. Before Burj Khalifa, it was Taiwan's Taipei 101, which was the tallest building in the world. But somewhere in Dubai, someone has started to build a vision of not only creating a building that is taller than Taipei 101, but also more than 60% taller than this building. They wanted to create a record that no country could ever think of. To break this record, before Burj Khalifa, there were many tallest buildings. The Burj Khalifa took 6 years to complete. After its construction was completed, many other countries announced to build the tallest building than Burj Khalifa. But unfortunately, everyone fails. Even today, after almost 14 years, all their plans to beat these tallest buildings have flopped. What are the main reasons behind this? Why is it so difficult to beat this record? Let's get back to our history. The first tallest structure built by humans was the Great Pyramid of Giza, which was built around 2500 BC as a tomb for Pharaoh Khufu. This record was not beaten until 1300 BC, and after that it was taken over by England's cathedral, and after that for next 500 years this record was beaten by a series of churches. Then in 1889 Eiffel Tower was built, but again it's not a building where people can stay or work. If we talk about the proper building, then it was Chicago Home Insurance, which was built in 1884. And this building is actually known as the world's best and first skyscraper. Why skyscraper? Because this was a building built for humans where people went to work. And this was the turning point in human history. But let me tell you, this building was just 55 meters tall, much shorter than the first tallest structure, Great Pyramid of Giza. All the credits were given to Chicago's home insurance building, as after this only people started thinking of building habitable skyscrapers. In the beginning, it was only possible for New York and Chicago to think about such skyscrapers because at that time America was the world's largest economy and the most productive economy as well. Many people wanted to live in these cities because of job options. So when these cities witness more workers, office demand arises and their need for skyscrapers also comes in front. We can't move further without mentioning New York's Empire State Building, Chrysler Building, and then from 1971 to 1973, it was World Trade Center that booked its name in Guinness Book of Record for being the tallest building. Now, after 1998, this competition comes out from America and moved towards Asia. In Kuala Lumpur, Petronas Tower was built and they lead the tallest building trophy till 2004. In 2004, Petronas Tower was beaten by Taipei 101. And then in 2009, Burj Khalifa beat them all with a big margin. No one have ever imagined that country like Dubai could take a jump from 510 meter to 829 meter building. Actually, when it was in a building process, its initial height proposed was 550 meter, which was just 40 meter taller than the Taipei 101 at that time. But they learned while constructing that they could go higher, and there was desire in Dubai to go higher, not only to break the record but to break it by a big margin. Dubai wanted to show the world it could be a top-notch destination. The Burj Khalifa was supposed to be a symbol of that ambition. It's also a place for business and culture to thrive. Let's get into deep to know more. Dubai, before 1990s, was a village that was only known for fishing and pearl diving. And then they discovered oil. But by the late 1990s and the early 2000s, the leaders of Dubai realized that they can't totally depend on oil. They have to diversify their economy. They wanted to make a Dubai an international tourism hub. And to get the foreign tourism and investment, they had to do something to surprise the world. This architectural wonder came with a hefty price tag of approximately $1.5 billion, a testament to Dubai's commitment to create a global landmark. Money for the Burj Khalifa came from many places, including local and international investors. Dubai, being a financial hotspot, attracted investments from both private individuals and the government. The Burj Khalifa project was primarily developed by MR Properties, a leading real estate development company in the United Arab Emirates. The government of Dubai also played a significant role in supporting and financing this project. While there were various investors involved in MR Properties, the primary investment and development responsibility rested with the company itself under the leadership of its chairman Mohammed Alabar. The specific details of individual investment are generally not publicly disclosed. And if we talk about the workers, they were said to be more than 12,000, and they all were called from different countries. It took more than 20 million man-hours to complete this construction. But crossing all the hurdles, their purpose of building this tallest building turned out to be quite successful. Today, Dubai is known as the favorite tourist destination among travelers all around the world. Not only Dubai succeeded in becoming tourism hub, but also become the economic hub. A large number of companies want to have their office in Dubai. People want to live and settle in Dubai. They want to buy property. And the downtown area where Burj Khalifa was built, their property prices have skyrocketed so much that the money which Dubai invested $1.5 billion for building Burj Khalifa was easily recovered. Now, question arises why it's so difficult for other countries to beat Burj Khalifa. Let's learn what are the challenges and problems that have to be faced while constructing buildings like Burj Khalifa. Immense height. Building the world's tallest skyscraper required meticulous planning and construction for each of its numerous floors, which contributed to the time frame. Its complex design. The Burj Khalifa's intricate architectural design, inspired by a desert flower, introduced engineering complexities that demanded careful execution. If we talk about the exterior of the building of Burj Khalifa, it uses more than 1 lakh meter square glasses. But more than this, the surprising fact is that at the exterior of Burj Khalifa, it has the world's largest LED screen. This is the reason we can watch light shows on Burj Khalifa, also different color designs and patterns. Even big producers shows the trailer of their movie to promote their film. Now you all might have a question, in your mind that when videos are being played, won't it create problems for those residing inside the Burj Khalifa? Wouldn't they see films playing on the windows or the lights? Answer is they won't. Because these lights are not spread all over the building, they are installed only on the frames. Then another challenge that had to be faced was quality and safety. Maintaining high quality construction standards and adhering to rigorous safety measures were top priorities, which contributed to the extended timeline. Imagine you are in the 150th floor and suddenly fire erupts. Will you climb down the stairs from 150th floor? For such scenarios, there are pressurized and air-conditioned refuge areas on every 25th floor. Also, staircases have been built with fireproof concrete to limit the spread of fire. The treatment of laborers who worked on the construction of the Burj Khalifa drew substantial criticism. Reports of poor working conditions, low wages, and inadequate living conditions for the laborers, many of whom came from South Asian countries, raised concern about labor rights and human rights. Building and maintaining a colossal structure like the Burj Khalifa in the desert region raised environmental concerns. The immense energy required for cooling, lighting, and other services, as well as the water consumption, had implications for sustainability in a water-scarce area. The global financial crisis of 2008 occurred during the construction. Concerns were raised about the financial stability of the project and its construction of the Burj Khalifa. Investors, particularly MR Properties, as the crisis affected Dubai's real estate market. The rapid development and popularity of the Burj Khalifa area also resulted in increased traffic congestion, which drew criticism from both residents and visitors. Some critics argued that the massive resources allocated to building iconic structures like the Burj Khalifa could have been used to address other important social needs, such as affordable housing and healthcare. The Burj Khalifa's modernity and global appeal generated debates about the preservation of Dubai's cultural heritage and the impact of rapid urban development on the city's social fabric. The inauguration of the Burj Khalifa, which took place on January 4, 2010, was a historic and grand event that marked the official opening of the world's tallest skyscraper. The inauguration of the Burj Khalifa garnered global attention and media coverage. News outlets from around the world covered the event, emphasizing the architectural and engineering achievement it represented. If believed, many buildings have been planned to be taller than Burj Khalifa, and out of them, only 2 buildings are already under construction. The first is the Jeddah Tower in Saudi Arabia, and their architecture is quite similar because both are built by the same architect, Adrian Smith. In Saudi, also Adrian Smith followed the revised shape design to bring in structural integrity. Again, the purpose is same for Saudi Arabia as well. The leaders there wants to diversify their economy rather than just depending on oil. They want to build Jeddah Economic City, and the construction have already begun in 2013. But unfortunately, because of some reasons, the construction was halted in 2018. Until now, it haven't started. And the second building, which is under construction, is in Dubai itself, Dubai Creek Tower. It was designed by a Spanish architect and its construction was also halted due to some financial issues, and then pandemic hit. So we can say, by seeing these situations, Burj Khalifa is and will remain the tallest building in the world for many coming years. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit subscribe button to watch my other latest uploads. If you have any request, idea for content, please leave a comment below. Thanks for watching, and I see you again in my next video.